I'm going to turn this into this. And you can see how I do it via the camera fixed to my face. Hello and welcome. My name is Panel. I'm a full-time professional artist since 2012, and I use wood and spray paint and animation to make things, all at the bottom of my garden in Birmingham, England, in a 3x6 metre workshop. So come and join me as I make something. Most things start with a sheet of MDF and getting these stickers off. I cut it in half so that it fits onto my X-Carve, a CNC machine. If you don't know, a CNC machine is this whole thing. It's a robot that cuts shapes out of wood, shapes that you tell it to cut via software running on this laptop. But all you really need to know is that it cuts shapes out of wood with far more accuracy and detail than I could ever manage by hand. Attach the vacuum hose to collect dust, turn the router on, close this door, switch the shop vac on, and away it goes. Right, all done. This sheet took 2 hours and 50 minutes to give you an idea of cut time. Off-cut sheets pile. This painting will be an edition of 12, and I'm quickly realising this will be a lot of tiny bits of wood to work with. Place another sheet in the CNC. The inside of the O's still has the negative counter area attached via supports. It stops them detaching and messing with the cut or breaking the root a bit. Still, some of the support nubs are left over, but they file off easily enough. So there's a lot of filing whilst intermittently scrutinising the CNC to make sure it's behaving. Need gloves for this next bit, so I don't sand my fingertips off. Orbital sander into the clamp, and away we go. This really helps to get rid of any fuzzy edges or burrs from the cut. There we go, done pile. And the second sheet is done. Get some more parts of the piece cutting now. Right, good time to choose some colours. In theory, using this swatch should make things easier, but I always end up spraying a bit of wood. Maybe? Are there any other blues in here? What are you? No. Nope. Okay, I think I'm getting somewhere. Okay, what about for red? Yeah, got it. Back to the wood. Cut these shapes out. Lovely stuff. This offcut's kind of fun actually. Weird shape. Interesting. Might keep this and make something else in the future. No! Focus. You already have too many offcuts. Bye bye. More nubbins to file. And get the next part cutting. It's the back wall that holds all the letters. But before I cut lots of them, I want to do a test cut. To check the tolerance and make sure these will fit. Okay, good. It fits. Get them all going. So I just remembered, obviously the shapes have two faces, but I've composed everything using only one of those faces. I remembered to mark the backside on this little batch, but forgot to do it on the earlier ones. And all the letters. Like, even this W isn't symmetrical. See? So, that's a job for later me. These came out great. And that's all the CNCing done. But I bought a new miter saw because there's some cutting later on. Chosen colours have arrived. Nothing worse than running out of colours halfway through a project. And white. Can never have enough white. Fine, I'll saw all the shapes. Okay, which way around do you go? Okay, there we go. You get a squiggle, 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 squiggle. All done. So now I know which side I need to prime, but not before getting a brush to remove the dust. Ask me what I spend half my time doing. Keeping things are clean. It's monotonous but important. I envy artists with a messy aesthetic. I'll do the letters later. Right, base coating time. To my little library of special woods. They all help me spray wood in different ways. Right now, I need these and that. Screw them together. Oh, and this. This raises my spraying surface and makes spraying a couple hundred things much easier. On we go. Grab a fresh cap. And now it's about spraying everything that will end up visible. All these sides, those sides, that sides, them sides, and the face. Let's make sure the clean drawer is actually clean. Now carefully put this. It's okay. I can sand that. You saw nothing. There we go. Now it's just rinse and repeat. Okay, the letters have been squiggled. Brush and prime. I put the drawer on the CNC to make things quicker. Kaizen, you know? Kaizen, the Japanese business philosophy of continuous improvement of working practices, personal efficiency, etc. In you go. Okay, more letters. And that was a lot of spraying. Look at my legs. Look! I'm frosty. Let's give these pieces a sand. And this one. Ooh, just had an idea. What if I put little saw marks in this bit to make it look like the figure cut it? Can't really see that. Tenon saw maybe? Too awkward. Too big. Feeling like Goldilocks right now. Junior hacksaw. Maybe you? Let's see. 0.6 mil. And this was 0.2 mil. Yeah, this works. Looking good. Yeah, this works. Next bit of special apparatus. These are great when I need to spray underneath a piece. Lots of access to those inside edges. Could I spray this with its final colour right away? Yeah. But this initial coat of white means the final colour pops so much more. Let you dry there. Do you as well? This can go here. Don't worry, it's okay. The sheet behind is dry. This is the next day. Timber time! And I finally get to open you. Get the drying lamp out the way. Whoa ho ho! Change this blade for a finer blade. On you go. Make sure this is tight, as I prefer it didn't come flying off at 5,000 RPM when I'm stood in front of it. Get some threaded inserts into the worktop too. There we go. Yeah, that's not going anywhere. Ooh, lovely laser. So this timber is to make the frame for the piece. I hate these stickers. Now to set up the stop block, so I don't have to measure before each cut. Oh ho ho, like butter. I need 24 of these. Like butter, I say, butter. Let's measure out the longer piece. Take this block off. Work out where I need to cut. Clamp. Screw this into here. And this little bit to remind me the timber needs flipping after each cut. And away we go. Check the cut. Yep. Absolute butter. Pure butter melting everywhere. There we go. I run an efficient workshop, so this now goes here, and then out comes the router table. It's basically a router stuck to the underside of this table, and this router bit sticks out. Check my fantastic diagram. The back wall of the piece, the one with the letters, is 12mm thick, so I need a router bit that's about 12mm in diameter. Yep, that'll do. Then pop it out 10mm, right up against the fence, tighten. Let's do a scrap test. Yeah, looks good. So I'm just rebating this wood, which is a fancy wood for adding a channel, so that my back wall sheet can rest in it. Do the long ones too. Just check it quickly, actually. Yeah, nice. So I need another rebate for the 9mm thick wall that's been sawn. Nope. Yep. Get the new bit on. Looks good. Okay, it all fits. Got to spray one side first and let them dry before spraying the other sides. ASMR corner. Now the other sides. Now you can see why I can never have enough white paint. Okay, time for the second pass on these small bits. Load up on sandpaper. And, well, I sand each and every face and edge now. One. Everything gets sanded. It's in these moments of monotony that it's important to remember how exciting the idea was at first, because this is so deeply boring. But I've gotten better at doing this sort of work over the years. You just got to hold on to that initial excitement. There's a little batch done. A mini victory. There we go. Get some, actually, right, let's grab some tape to avoid a Sisyphus situation. Let's make 2 labels. Done. Not done. There. That's clearer. Okay. Load up on more. I'm not a fan of horror, but I do love the Alien series. I also watch a lot of NFL. Okay, they're all done. Off you come. In a bid to make cleaning the dust off each piece easier, I sometimes switch to the shop vac to blow, make a narrow opening, and it does a great job of cleaning small shapes. Easy peasy. Back you go. But before I give them their final colour, I need to paint the inside bits of the hard to reach bits, like the U or the O, because spray paint doesn't always reach those bits. Okay, now we can do the final spraying. This is where all the sanding and cleanliness pays off. This is their final form, so I got to be careful. No, okay, I got away with it. All dry. Make some more space. Another coat of white for the figures. And same for the letters. Sometimes I watch videos of bakers just making bread at 4 AM before they open up in the morning. And this kind of repetition feels a lot like that now I think about it. Slow is smooth, smooth is fast. All the buns are iced, so to speak. Time to glue the letters in. I mean, the tolerance is tight enough that I probably don't need glue, but it never hurts. You, and you, and you, and you. So good, it looks like a 3D render. Right, let's stencil the figure. Bit of spray adhesive, line it up. And my best advice for spraying stencils is just to build the colour up in light coats and spray about 30 to 40 centimetres away from the stencil. I use a soft yellow banana cap and MTN 94 paint, which goes down beautifully. And now we have one wee figure. Time to put it all together, like a model kit that I manufactured myself. This banded clamp will hold everything together once it's assembled. Wood glue in the middle rebate. And on the 45-degree corners. Now, I'd normally incorporate wood dowels in the corners for increased strength, but between the band clamp and the middle and back walls, it's really not necessary. These bits of wood raise the clamp point to the centre of the frame's depth for even clamping force. And now everything gets tightened. Don't forget to bang your head for a second time. Perfect. Tighten. Make sure the back wall still fits. And put it in the right way. Nice. It's been a few hours now, so let's get this all off. Nice. Let's get a bit of mise en place here. Grab one of each shape. And one of you's lot. Okay, let's recreate this composition. You go there. There. Yep. Okay, looks good. Let's actually glue it now. Bit tricky to get this shape placed behind the middle wall. Wait. bit of paper, a little bit of glue, slide it under, and sloop. Perfect. Let's get you all down now as well. Bum, bum, bum. Get the nail gun and fix this back wall into the frame. Okay, good. It didn't accidentally go through all the way. Nearly done. Just got to find the center of gravity, which isn't always in the center. You never know where it's going to be with all these shapes and layers. Okay, there. Where is that? Okay, well, this time it is in the center. Grab my trusty homemade keyhole jig. And grab the third router I have in the workshop, solely dedicated to cutting keyholes. The last thing I want to do is mess it up at this stage. And there we go. One keyhole for hanging. Finish spraying the back. And the very last step for a piece that I'm very happy with. The title, the date, the edition size, and my tag. Done. Let's switch to the nicer camera. So, now you know. Now you know how this piece came together. I know I could have stenciled the letters onto the back red wall and saved myself a lot of time. But I love the physicality of all the wood. It's only made up of 5 colours, but because of all the layers, there's actually so many more tones in it, and all the shadows add to it as well. The cut marks are a nice surprise along the way and just really bring the scene to life. So there we go. I hope you enjoyed seeing this all come together, and see you next time.